Ghana National Association of Teachers, GNAT, I'm told the teachers also deployed to the communities today to see what the state of affairs is. Thomas, you're welcome to Eyewitness News. Where did your members go and what did you find?
Good evening. Thank you very much. The Ghana National Association of Teachers, we have secretariats across all the regions and district secretariats, the districts in Ghana. And so I sent my staff there to go and check the situation, check what is happening there. And the feedback I had was really not good. And that was what informed our press statement, pointing to the fact that there is a need for a state of emergency to be declared, particularly if you look at the emergency power extras provided for in Article 31(9) of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. We believe that the requirements they have been met, and to that extent, a state of emergency ought to be declared. Number one, all the state agencies working within that particular space have all been sounding alarm bells. The military people are sounding alarm bells, the health workers are sounding it, those working within the education, that particular area, they are all sounding it. And aside that one, others who have come in there have also indicated that given the sanitation challenges and the other materials that are needed to meet the current demand, because we are talking about over 20,000 people that have been displaced. And this is a sudden thing. The nation is not prepared for it. We did not budget for this. It's an unexpected thing. And so it will take time for us to organize and mobilize resources. That is why Corporate Ghana is being asked to come in here. Therefore, we believe that it's about time that we declare a state of emergency in that particular, the affected area. Then the whole nation will have to focus on it and then mobilize the resources that we need to actually help the people there to come out of it. Look, if care is not taken, and we take it for granted and things get out of hand there, or things get out of hand at that particular place, the repercussion, we might not be able to contain it because people might start organizing demonstrations, reacting in a way that we may not even like it. And this particular thing, we don't know when it will end. Some of the children may even go back into child labor and all those things. We have both the immediate consequences, the short-term one and the long-term one. And the best way to go is together as a people, the country should come to a standstill. Let us find an immediate solution. Give them everything. Give with the problem in that particular the voter reading. What we're talking about, the North Tongue, Central Tongue, the South, and all the areas that have been affected. Let us give this particular thing all our attention and see how best we can bring our brothers and sisters out of this particular unexpected situation. Particularly also has to do with the fact that their investment and everything that they have been submerged. That is terrible. And we need to give it all the attention that it deserves to get them out of the situation they found themselves. Because some are bitter. The people like saying some of the people there are bitter, they are complaining, lamenting. It is like nobody cares about them, and that is not the way. That is not the way we should go. Remember, we told ourselves that together we stand, and divided we will fall. Let us all at this particular time go to the aid of the people and see how best we can bring them out of the situation they found themselves in.
What about the fact that a lot of your schools are having to be closed to make way for hosting these people? Do you think it is about time we build specific and permanent safe havens so that school infrastructure is not used for things like this, ending up disrupting the academic calendar?
Exactly. It's because of resources. In fact, technically speaking, if you go to the developed world, they have places like community centers and other areas where in times of emergency, they carry all the people there to go there and at least let them be there temporarily. But in Ghana, it looks like the classrooms or the schools rather have become something like the hosting centers. When we are in times of difficulty or in times of emergency, we use the schools rather for such purposes. And what it means then is that teaching and learning will come to a standstill so long as this particular situation will not go. And remember, like I have told you, if you look at that particular area, it's along the lake and all the rivers around. What is fishing? So we are pushing the children there into child labor. Once they go in there, don't come back. The children will not come back. I have been in this child labor work for over 15 to 20 years now. So once the children go into child labor, they won't come back. And by the time we come back, some of the girls will become pregnant and all that. The consequences on education, we might not be able to handle it. And that is why we are saying that, look, state of emergency ought to be declared. Get all the things done now and make sure that the children don't go into child labor. They don't, so those who are within their things, within this period, we don't encounter any teenage pregnancy. Remember, we had the same problem during COVID. During COVID, the girls, but those are within their things, by the time school resumed, some of them could not go back. And I don't think that is the situation we want as a people. So we need to get it done. The situation there is there. I'm telling you, is there. And we need to do everything we have within our power to save our brothers and sisters, save our future generation from this calamity that they found themselves in. And I think that it is in our best interest, and not only that, but also in our collective interest. Remember, if you train one teacher, all of us benefit from it. If we train one doctor, all of us benefit from it. So the people who are going through such an experience, we have a vested interest in them. And whatever we can do to bring them out of the situation they found themselves in, we need to get it done. And for us, the Ghana National Association of Teachers, we are mobilizing, and all things being equal, by the close of this week, we will have to go, all the donation that we have to go and help our people there, we will also get it announced. And together, we will see what we can do. And we also encourage as many as can help. I also want to commend Citi FM, the work you are doing. I salute you, and God richly bless you for God and country and all of us. God bless you for the good work you are doing.
God bless you too. Before you go, would it be possible that you send some of your members to go to these displaced areas and teach the kids that are there in the interim while we wait for life to normalize for them? Is that something that would be possible, you think?
Yes, we schedule a meeting with them somewhere next week, Tuesday. We want to meet the entire leadership there so that we deploy what we can do. Like I've told you, our concern is the issue of child labor. I have worked in that area before. I know how it is like. And the temptation for the children there to go into child labor. And that is something that we want to guard against. The other thing is also teenage pregnancy. We need to guard against that particular issue also. So these are some of the social vices and some of other repercussions that may come up, and we will all have to confront it. So next week, the entire leadership in the region will be meeting, and we will have to engage them and see how best we'll be able to contain the situation, meet our members, so that wherever the children are, see how best we can reach out to them and make sure that teaching and learning, in whatever form that we can get it done, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
God bless you.
God bless you too. That's Thomas Musa, his General Secretary of the Ghana National Association of Teachers.